Yo, I'm just recording this. I wanted to talk about some stuff this morning, and I'm just covering. I gotta set up like a stand for this. 1 second. Just covering some stuff. This is the new pad, kind of cool. But yeah. What's up, guys? Just reaching out. So I found this media company called FMG, who run a fiduciary service, SMMA, but their prices are really low, which I was kind of confused by. Maybe the financial niche isn't as good, or maybe they're just like a selected case. But yeah, going over some stuff. I'm right now in the middle of reading Influence, which is like a super fire book and has a lot of good content in it. Reading a chapter on scarcity, which is kind of crazy. And it's like human bias based on scarcity and how it's like trained into us since we were like 2 years old. And how a lot of humans make like really bad decisions because of it. Which I also find interesting. What else is going on? Delivering for my company yesterday, first subscription payment ever, which is super cool. So I was like writing down, I'm like, this is like the feeling that I'm working towards, which is like getting these payments, getting these things working, building the stuff the way that it is. And yeah, it's super fire. It just feels like it's happening. Like I built a profitable business on paper. It's only profitable by $150, or it's made 450 profit and 150 after expenses, not counting my working hours. But yeah, it's kind of cool. So that's super interesting. I'm kind of considering like making like how-to videos on delivering for an SMMA, because it's super unsaturated and nobody makes content on like delivery. They only make content on landing clients because they're all trying to sell a course. And so sell you the dream, not the actual work. But I'm pretty sure I could make some like really great content for SMMA deliveries. So those are all like thoughts in my head right now. I'm also kind of intrigued by the established companies. I think I've got a magazine. Anyways, there's like a smart shopper's guide locally here in town, but they're everywhere. And they're like, just imagine if that was my sort of business idea around that would be, imagine if that was just all done digitally, right? And people can search for ads and coupons and discounts for the companies that they want to go work with. And it's promoted through social media, because this company promotes, I mean, it's obviously inflated numbers, but they have 100,000 person reach in the local area, which is super, super interesting. And it's like for a magazine, which is, nobody's reading magazines in my generation, so they're missing a whole demographic. The only reason I read the magazine is because I want to get clients from it, people who are interested in advertising, but and are advertising in magazines and don't understand it, and don't have QR codes, and aren't probably using a CRM system. So anyways, that's kind of besides the point. But yeah, that's going on right now. And yeah, sort of just a chiller episode. I don't know, I'm kind of contemplating like building vlogs, but it seems like I gotta maybe build this into a bit of a vlog with some time lapses of packing and unpacking my room. Yeah, some sort of big points that I've been hitting on recently is the idea of understanding failure, which is like, when you understand failure, you also realize that you have nothing to lose, especially as a kid. I mean, I like literally have nothing to lose. Like, what? I'm going to lose $2,000 or $1,000. What? I'm going to lose what's in my bank account. That's like the worst that could happen. And at that point, I'd have a bunch of skills and be able to land more clients. It's like all this fear around like not delivering or not showing up or not being able to do the things that you say you can do it's pretty much unfounded. And so you realize like, oh, um, this was just really, really like all in my head. So yeah, I'm also starting an online store, which is super cool. Like not really as my focus is building that SMA obviously, but, or media agency, but, right now I am, also going to be like listing all my old clothes on Depop because I want to get rid of a bunch of shit that I have. Like there's no point in keeping a bunch of this stuff, which is intriguing as well. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. I mean, I could look through some notes and read you some stuff. Let's see. Yeah, just building out deliverables, really learning. Right now I'm kind of deep in learning with sort of agency delivery. Also looking at other multimedia companies like media marketing agencies in different niches. It's kind of crazy just to see how developed they are. They have like video sales systems, and their whole process is just super dialed in. Their websites are like niched in, perfect. So that's super inspiring because at some point, like as this process develops, I'm gonna have that all built out as my company gets bigger. Yeah, Smart Shopper's Guide is kind of an interesting idea. It's just like building a digital Smart Shopper's Guide. Oh, I had this thought about ghost towns, which is like, what is fueling ghost towns? Because in the U.S. there's a lot of ghost towns that like nobody really talks about, but they're there, and so this is like a place that has like no tourist economy, just people living there, working at the restaurant, like literally zero traffic. Maybe they're like a truck stop town or on an empty road, and like what happens when like how are those places fueled? Do those places get hit harder with recession? And like what drives a ghost town? That was kind of an interesting one. Some interesting stuff with Google My Business. If you have a company that is not ranking their name properly, instead of asking them to rename their company, you can just put dash and then keywords and then include it in the new title of the website. And it really helps out SEO. So that's like a cool hack because Google doesn't like you putting stuff in there. Yeah. Anyways, I'll spin you around my room a bit. This is the zone. It's kind of cool, honestly. Bunch of stuff here. Lots of books. We'll do an episode on books sometime too. But yeah, super cool. All right. Talk to you guys. Peace.